Welcome everyone to our E-series calls, and today's topic is Ease with Possibilities. It's a name, a topic where you all knowingly, unknowingly are aware what possibilities and access mean. But it's okay, even if someone doesn't. When I'm asking you all today, what does the word possibility means to you guys? Don't come from the dictionary space, but when you heard it first time, or even if you're aware through the access language, what does possibility means to you just for today? Anyone, you all can unmute and tell me or write it on the chat, whatever you guys are comfortable with.
Many alternatives.
Okay, alternative, many alternative. What else? What else is coming up for you guys when you all hear the word possibilities?
Know what is available right now.
Okay, that's also a possibility. And see, now that's my choice if I want to make that wrong or right. So see, that's also a possibility how to look at things. Something that can happen, okay? Like looking in a positive way, there's a chance of something happening. Okay, fair enough. What else is coming up when you all are seeing possibilities? Okay, so if you didn't look at from the space of us, many things can happen which has a bigger way you all get it. So are you looking from that space of what you already know, or you're really ready to ask a true question and ask, what are you really aware of? Because majority of us in this reality are programmed to look at it, oh, I'm looking for a possibility, I know there is more, but again, you're working from a space of from our mind. That includes me. I'm just addressing that space. That includes most of us, but it's not making them wrong. But that's from a linear way, like from a mind space, that we're looking at life only so much. But a true possibility is when you're trusting you that I can have a different reality. That could be in a relationship, in your financial, in your business, in your health wise, in any area of your life. The point is, are we ready to receive that energy? In a bigger way, yes, we all are claiming, of course, I want, I desire it. And, the words we sort with time, people who are regular in access, we all start saying the right language. But is it about the language or it's about the perception, how you are perceiving it? Where are you not ready to receive the energy of you guys? Ask yourself, what's the value of not having more? When are you looking at it like, oh, I'm doing classes, oh, I'm doing so okay in my business. Like before we hit the record, I was talking to one or two people. They admitted, oh, when the season is this way, the business is not so going wow. Or, we justify, oh, today, right now, money, finances are a little low and everything, all that is happening. Or there are many underlying points of view. We find reasons and justification what we can have and we cannot have. And then that's exactly your reality starts to create. We're not making any of those things right or wrong, but that's exactly what we create in our world. And then we say, oh, you know what? This was the only my option or possibilities to have. And then universe goes like, okay, this is what you desire because you're already concluding this is what only I can serve you. Because the universe has no point of view. Only we have a point of view of not receiving. The underlying to it is that I don't desire, we only desire from seeing what the world is telling us that we should have. But internally, we are not aligned and agreeing with that energy. And then people say, oh, I'm very positive, I'm this. We're not making any of those people wrong. No one likes to be negative. Yeah, we claim we are being fearful and being cautious, but the underlying point of all of that is to get distract ourselves to not to receive ourselves in this reality. Because when we somewhere in our subconscious, we all know receiving us will really create something, a different world. But we rather be normal and less and match up with our family, our society, and our loved ones. So get present in your world. What's the value of making everyone bigger than you? Is it really true? The loved ones or that thing, when it will change, they will leave you, or you'll get cheated, or you'll get hurt, or someone will take a major thing against you? Or these are just stories of things which were implanted in your world. Like implant is like an energy which was told while growing up, or you perceived, or maybe you just believed since you were born. It's not about right or wrong, but that's the belief what we have locked into our being. So those possibilities can never come from a space what you can really have. That again becomes like far off. Oh, someday I'll have that. Or you know what, these people get it, they are lucky because they have more options, or they have more possibilities or connections. Then we have more ways of how to look at the world around us. Point is, yes, if people have connections or people have that background, it's that they are ready to have that energy. They have created by birth or they have worked into it. Point is, in their reality, they were clear to have that. It's our point of view want to judge because we are not ready to have it. So it's easier to put the blame game on others. But when you ask a true question in your reality, that's why in Access, the beauty is not to give people answers, ask a true question. It's not about how you frame it, it's asking from a space of what is your true ask? Because when you're being very congruent about your ask, your possibility gets really expansive and the true things of you starts to come up. Like the universe goes like, oh, he or she's ready to have it. Let's expand the horizon. So the space opens up. Then it's a choice. Would you like to have there or you want to expand up more? It's not greedy. It's about trusting I can have more. So look into area of your lives, wherever you are feeling that, oh, I'm so stuck. There's no possibility a no new thing can come up. It could be in multiple area, but I would really request look into one area right now where you're really feeling, you know what, it sounds nice. I know I'm asking, but are you truly asking a question or there's an underlying conclusion to it? Because a true question has no point of view. It's a demand of you what you would really like to have. And another way to look at it is if your question is true or no, be honest to yourself. Is this my question? This is my ask, or this is again a perception what the world around me believes I should have that. Because what is true for you, it's not necessarily which will be true for me or as being in the same family. But the perception can be thrown at you, oh, look at life this way. And then we start making it real that, oh, I'm supposed to maybe follow only this path, or I'm supposed to only create my reality on these bases. So we start forgetting who we are. You guys choosing to be in this planet Earth is the gift of your possibility. The minute you acknowledge that, your being is bound down to give you more. Our body, our being, universe is never against us. It's only us daily in and out. No society, no one, it's only us, unfortunately. However harsh and impractical it sounds, what rubbish, but that's the fact. And we are that potent, only we can change anything. So really get present with yourself. What are the areas you're not ready to make a different choice for you guys? That everything, whatever you're asking, can start to turn it up and have it for you. It's a choice. We are aware of a lot of access tools. You can look at an interesting point. You can be present by doing an energy pull. You can look from a space of turning up the molecules. And there are more and more tools, interesting point. You need to just ask yourself, what is for today I and my being is asking for? Or if it's about a relationship, you can ask, what does this relation requires? If it's for money, ask money. Talk to a money language, like money, what will it take to have you? And or what's your amount? You can demand that in your world. Point is, we don't even want to see it because we already believe unknowingly that I can't have it. Because the underline of I can't have it is because we are scared to fail in this reality. But point is, if you already conclude you're going to fail, you will create that. And who'll decide what is passing or what is successful? When you're choosing you, the joy of you to create, you are already being on a higher side of this reality. Because there will never be any finish line in this world. There's no measurement of success, there's no measurement of failure. It's just a point of view. When you're choosing your joy, and that possibility will automatically start creating, because for universe, your joy gives the expansion to get received in this reality. It's as basic as when you see a child laughing or smiling. Why? What's the idea behind when the kids are small, very like infant, they're smiling and happy? How come the house atmosphere just lightens up? Or you want to go hug them or cuddle them? Because they have no point of view. There's no judgment. They just know how to create that lightness because they're connected to the universe, the earth. And then we think, oh, because they have not seen the real world. Pointed, they are also soul. It's just that right now they are in a small baby's body, but they are an infinite being too. They know everything. So where are we stopping ourselves to have that daily? When you're being that joy, that lightness, everything starts to change to a possibility. And I'm sure you all have been in life when you're really happy or you've demanded that in your world, that thing has got created. But we again allow it only when we are in that desperate state or when we want to fight it or prove it. What if you don't have to fight or prove anything? Because when I'm fighting only me here. We're not fighting the world. We're not fighting for anything. Because when I have to prove something, I'm going against me. I'm not being me here. So the possibilities when I have to prove, even people, if they've reached somewhere, they were going from a fight of proving. And once they're done and they've reached that goal, they don't know next what to do. So ask for a target, never a goal, because after a goal is achieved, you'll really not know what to do. Targets help you to go and go further and further, that what else could you add? That's a true possibility. So again, I'm going to request you guys, look into your area of your life where you're really feeling stuck, or you feel, oh, you know what, I can't change there. There's no new possibility, or maybe it is, but it's from a space of like a very limited point of view. Where are you not ready to change that? If anyone wants to share something or have a question, please do. You can unmute or type. No one? Okay. So when you're looking at that area, just energetically perceive and ask your body and look at that thing, because everything that has an energy of its own. Just look at that and speak to it like a friend. What is true for me? Ask your body with that and ask that thing. It could be on money, it could be on that relation, it could be in that business. What's true for you? There will be always a whisper, a space to tell you something what is truly there. Again, I would request, don't go from your mind. Trust what your body and that thing is trying to tell you. When you're ready to be that present, it will talk to you. It's all energetic. It's not going to be like a person to person, like how you and I can talk right now. Not from that space. It will just be in your instinct knowing. And it's a muscle. Sometimes it will be hit and miss. I'm not going to deny it. Sometimes I just want to get it. Sometimes it's going to be like how many times I'm supposed to ask. But it's not again going in the mind. It's just allowing and allowing that, you know what, I can change every possibility. And even ask yourself, so many times the easiest answer I every now and hear from people is, I don't know. What's the energy underneath? I don't know. I don't want to know anything. When you don't want to know anything, you are creating unknowingly a barrier in front of you to not to know your truth. Again, your body will have no point of view. Your being has always ready to give and receive. It's the mind which is not, it's creating that barrier as a, it claims as a safety net, but it's only going against you. So you consciously have to go like, okay, what do I need to be here to receive me? It's a muscle. I'm not going to deny anything in life. It has to be a muscle, but it has to come from a space of the demand. What are you guys not ready to change here? And of course, the most basic and the most potent one is the clearing statement, which I can't, you guys are aware of the clearing statements, but we're not allowed to share it openly. So that You can use it how many ever times, you can use it in short form or foreign talk, whatever works. Point is that tools are always there. Universe is dying to give you. That's why I love the class when it comes out from access choice for possibility. There's a choice for that possibility. But are we all ready to choose that? The choosing is a free choice. And the funny part is we all very conveniently use it loosely by saying it, oh, I don't have a choice here. Oh, who'll give me, who'll do it? You have you. That's the best gift of you. That's a beautiful potency what you all have. You choosing to be alive really is your best gift. You can change it through that and create any possibility. And whenever we're saying that, oh, it's fear, it's not possible, that's exactly what gets created because you are unknowingly or consciously telling the universe that's not possible for me. So many times very loosely we say it. I can speak for me. I've done it in life. Oh, that's not possible. Or maybe for that person it could happen, but not for me. I've used that kind of say statements earlier in my life. That exactly that instantly I'm telling my body and being is, oh, I'm less, he or she can have it, but not me. So what am I trying to do to myself is telling the universe and to my body, we can't have that. Only few people or certain people can have it. But what is the difference between them and you? Nothing. The main difference is only they are ready to have anything. But we are believing it, I cannot have it. Because there is a lot of underlying beliefs what you can't have it. So we need to be honest to ourselves daily what you can or cannot have. Like if I'll request all of you all doing it now or later, and whoever in the future are listening to this call, give yourself permission to write 5 things where you believe you can't have it, or 5 things where you're really clear that you can have it, but you're still not choosing it. And get present with that every point. Look at it and see what are your underlying point of views to it. You'll have all the access tools. But the point is, can we give ourselves permission to give ourselves this 2 or 5 minutes to write it down and be present with ourselves? Even I know a lot of people will write it down, but are you ready to be present with that energy? Or we'll have more 10 excuses. I have to look into my family, I have to do my this, I have to do that. Because it's easy to go the other way around, but we are not ready to have the true ease of ourselves. We are made to believe in this reality that's easy or hard, but both are not truth or false. You have to ask for the ease of you. In that ease, when you're being yourself, you create a new possibility. Because when you're, how in simple words, people say, when you're centered and you're calm, you're just aware. Because that's the energy you're with yourself, you will have that ease of essence to create more. That's the possibility. That's why when we are happy or we are calm or relaxed, we feel we can create anything. What is that energy? That's the energy of possibility. Because you're able to choose and create that time. But we make it believe that can only happen when I'm in a Zen phase or when I've meditated or I've done a workout, I've done a certain thing. Yes, do those things. We are not saying those are right or wrong, but where are you not ready to be that energy? When you guys all have a name in this reality and being that energy by that name, you are that energy of everything. We want to make it more hard to not to believe that we can have it. And that's why we make it struggles and having issues in our reality more real. So get present with all of this. That where again are we not ready to choose a different possibility? Another way to look at a beautiful question through access is what's the value of not creating a change? Because it's holding that value that if I change here, a lot will change. And change is good. And every day is a new day. Why can't we allow ourselves to be a new being? And then suddenly we look back at it. Oh, 5 years have gone, 10 years have gone, and I've changed so much. Some people will judge it. Some people will like, oh wow, he or she has done it so beautifully. Point is, it's you what you would like to have. That's why I love another tool of access, 10 seconds increment. In 10 seconds, you can choose and create anything what you would like to have. And if that choice didn't work, okay, you don't have to beat yourself, or you don't have to wait for someone to beat you about it. Just go like, okay, what next? That keeps you from the space of, okay, I'm going to turn it up. I'm going to change a possibility. It feels so called in this reality, people claiming that they feel nervous or scared. But be honest, is it really nervous or scared, or it's excitement? It's how you give yourself that power. Like for body, it's an expansion, but for the mind, it comes as a fear. And we all are aware of this, that scientifically, it literally says how you give your brain the signal. The emotion to the body, the neurosignals are exactly the same. So you have the power what route you would like to choose. So now, anyone, any questions? Anything coming up, or it's getting too much for everyone? What's happening? Okay. Anyone has any questions, or anyone needs any clarity on this? Otherwise, I'm
I
going to just, sorry, yeah, go ahead, Ukshaji.
okay. I My question is okay. I am trying to regulate it in my life, but
Mhm.
this but is come. So
Yeah.
I want to yeah. So I'll go straight to the point. I am right now in the process of looking for a proper house for myself. Okay,
Mhm.
and there is possibilities like if I go and talk normal, possibilities I'm feeling are very less. So now I want to expand it as far as access goes. I'm changing my point of view. I'm changing it. There are amazing possibilities. So
Okay.
how would you um,
Address the,
use the tools, yeah, for such a situation that I need a house by in the next few months to as per my needs. I've written down what XYZ should be in the house.
okay. So when you've written that down, you must have written what you require. It's exactly like the same question which I said, what you require and what you don't require. Because your don't will also have a lot of point of views, because there'll be judgments.
Hmm.
You all need to be honest, because that's the way how we stop our possibilities. Because we want to believe and make it boxed, and you can customize things, but in customize you can't literally say only this, or then ready to be that energy. You know what, I'll have it. That demand should be that clear. The point is, underline is that even when you're saying customize it and give me universe, you're not even ready to have that energy, because you believe that customization cannot be created my way. It's just a more false facade, a belief like a cloud here, but then ready to receive.
Hmm.
So you need to really be honest. What
So
that house with ease.
yeah, in fact, I actually manifested it.
You
And when the time came to close the deal,
mm,
I sort of delayed it. I was a little bit,
so
uh,
ask yourself
uh,
what's the value.
yeah, I just sort of delayed it because of certain reason. Not me also. I was waiting for somebody else's point of view. Exactly.
Exactly.
And
Thank you for saying that, because sorry, I'm going to cut you there, but thank you for acknowledging that you were waiting for someone. So, how much do we make our life bigger and make our life smaller and give our powers to some other people? Because then we say it's relationship, it's XY people, they are giving us the finance. Where are we not ready to receive ourselves?
exactly.
You can
So
be in a
in
relationship, you can have your kids, you can have your elders. We are not saying any of that is right or wrong. But when you start telling the universe, I am less and their people are bigger than me, you're only teaching those world unknowingly to teach you and be around you as less. So you
mm,
know how to receive you and take decisions for you.
exactly, that's it. I got my perspective, like the universe immediately gave me. It
Exactly.
had,
All of
yeah,
that.
it gave me a very good opportunity, and it didn't go according to the list I had made. So I was like, maybe. And by the time I said, okay, nay, I'll go ahead, that's it, I'm going ahead.
Hmm.
Uh, Somebody else took the deal. Somebody else was faster than me.
That's okay.
And okay, I was not. I said, "ठीक है,
Just
I'm
ask the
sure."
universe what is possible. Just give your body the gratitude. This That's a very beautiful example. Thank you, Usha ji, for sharing this. When something like this happens, the good, bad, give your body the gratitude because you know how potent you all of y'all are, that you could create this. Now, in
Hmm.
the same space, what else is possible here? That's the possibility of asking a different door again. Because most of regular people would have gone in their wrongness. Oh, I was so slow. I was waiting for money. It's not in my luck.
I did
You know,
go that lane.
yeah,
Yeah, I
of
did go,
course.
but I
That's
came
why
out. Yeah.
it's more real. The spiral road is more real for everyone.
Hmm.
We all go through it. So please, it's just I'm sitting on this side, the fence, I'm on the speaker side, doesn't mean my life is all sorted.
Hmm.
Everyone has their thing. But it just helps us to catch ourselves faster. That what's the value of being in to go down road or choose more.
So I decided to choose more. I said, what else can be better than this? Maybe something better. I will not say maybe. I will now open myself. Something better is waiting for me.
Yeah, and choose that. And keep asking universe daily. Universe, show me the most contributive house for me with ease.
Hmm.
You need to ask the true question. Be a contributive energy and learn to receive the contributive energy. The universe is not against us. It's
What did you say? Contribute of energy.
contributive energy because the house will
Hmm.
contribute to you, right? Ask
Okay.
for a contributive energy, which will create more for you.
Hmm.
So that. Anyone,
Okay.
any other questions? Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for your question. Anyone? Anything else? Or we're good for today?
I have a question,
Women.
Rashi,
Yes.
and
Hi.
that's yeah, hi, and that's related to me not being able to connect with people. Maybe connecting is not the right word. So, like people socialize.
Mhm.
For me, it is a task.
Okay. So why do you
Okay,
judge
and
that? What's the
I
value?
don't judge that.
Mhm.
At times, where people feel they are not very talkative, so mingling with them becomes uneasy. Like people like me, those who talk less. But when I talk, and when I start talking, or someone becomes a very good friend, I talk a lot.
Okay, you're just selective whom you like to talk.
Yeah, but then in that case, what I sense is that if I have to invite people for access bars also, or I have to tell them, then I find that there are not many people I am able to connect to or bring it out for
So where
others
is
to
the
choose it.
So thank you for this question. But the point is there was no question here. You're only concluding because I'm like this, I can't talk. Who will I contribute? How will I contribute? I'm of no value. So universe goes like,
Yeah,
okay, this is what you want. Exactly, we'll give you that. And then we make it real. People don't come easily to us.
yeah.
So pardon for that and ask yourself again, who are the true people who's ready to receive me? And who are you ready to receive? I
There are
mean,
very less, it's been four
it's
years.
okay. But are you really ready to receive? And are you really ready to be that space going like, okay, even if I'm changing one person's life, bravo. Access doesn't say you have to show the number. Access always says be real
Even
and
if
be
one.
honest to the energy. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's for any area of your life, guys. It's not about the measurements, how much you have reached or not.
Mm-hmm.
You really choosing you is elevating us to this planet Earth. That's a true
Okay.
possibility. Because you're being that energy, you know what, I'm ready to have more. And having more, you're creating a different possibility.
All right.
And if you, Bhumit, if you've done energy pull, be that energy.
I have been doing it quite a lot, and what I sense is that like when we say that energy is the first language.
Mm-hmm.
So when I was a child,
Mm-hmm.
say 5 or 6 years old, then also I knew about this. Okay, I did not have this. I couldn't say it is energy thing, but
Mm-hmm.
I was just functioning from that space.
Okay.
Today also, if I'm not connecting with people, the only thing that I do is I energetically talk to them.
Beautiful. So you're actually doing the actual thing.
It is not. Oh,
It's not working because your point of view along with it is more real.
Okay, I get that.
So you acknowledging it's already going to change, but I would just request you consciously look at it as an interesting point, or for a few days, look at that area potted pork and see
Okay.
what comes up. What's the energy? And underneath potted pork, and you'll know exactly how much are you comfortable allowing people. And just don't judge yourself. That guys goes for everyone. Never judge yourself. However, we are all just
Can I
make a
say something?
Okay.
just make a demand, buddy. Can we be friends? Like, even how much ever you are comfortable with someone, sometimes we unknowingly judge. So tell your body, I'm sorry. Can we be more loud and clear and co-facilitate or have have the co-creation? The body will
Okay.
do things for you.
My
And the
body does everything for me. I acknowledge
and
that.
gratitude, because when you're truly being happy about something your body creating, give gratitude.
Yeah.
Gratitude goes a long way for everything. Everything. But the minute I add that but, that gratitude becomes zero.
Yeah. Okay.
So, of course, that's what I'm saying. There's no finish line, guys.
Mm-hmm.
That's why these calls keep coming up, because it's a space to remind that even if you're choosing big classes or no paid classes, these small ease series can create that ease in your world where you guys are not ready to choose you.
Right.
But the space is to have that ease, not to beat ourselves. It's okay. The day you feel like, no, I want to do trauma drama, please do trauma drama. It's fun because we know we get bored of serials.
Yeah.
Like to create in our reality. So it's okay. But just you have to be honest, how long do you want to pull that episode?
Yeah. That.
Hi Rashi and everybody. I just wanted
Thank
to
you.
add.
Thank you, Bhumit. Yeah, being Amina.
So I was just listening to this, and it just came up that how important it is just to be aware of what you say, think, and do, without judgment. Again,
Hmm.
just to create that awareness and then make that choice.
Hmm. Yeah, that.
So yeah, I mean, just wanted to add that because that
It's
really.
a choice. And honestly, even if you so-called made a wrong choice that day, so-called wrong, if you felt, because there's again no right or wrong, just go like, okay, I could choose it. I did it. Now what? Instead of beating, look for a new choice and a new possibility. And if something worked, go like, oh wow, it this worked. How does it get any better than this? And what else is possible? So again, that possibility that if you could have so much, you can always have more. So again, it comes from a space of you're not stopping here. You can have the whole universe. So that. Okay, I don't know how my handman does come up, but I guess for now this is good. So thank you each and every one, and for the people who are going to see it in future and recording in
Can
YouTube.
I have a picture? Smile,
Well,
please.
I'm the camera. If not, it's totally cool. I'm just going to stop the recording. Thank you, everyone.